Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Penguino, and we're back with more Asagao Academy. I just told off the normal boots guys, Willis, PPG, and John, and now I'm in the nurse's office because I told them off so hard, I gave myself cramps. Top tier telling offness, Rana. There was a chair immediately to my and I burst through the door of the nurse's office. There was a chair immediately to my left, so I collapsed into it gratefully, gathering my bearings. I had never been in the nurse's office before, though I had seen the nurse. Despite the swirls of horrid rumors surrounding him, the nurse's office itself was clean and sparse, almost calming. Disregard the creepy x-rays above his desk, it smelled of fresh oranges. It was somewhat cold in the room, but at the moment that felt good to me. My return from around the corner creeps behind her. Is his name...
Feeling alright? Are you feeling alright?
What's going on here? His face did not match the way his sound was. Mr. McPasta? Like, he has a creepypasta dramatic reading channel? That's what I'm getting from this? I have no idea who this is. I will try to look for it, but goddamn, no idea. I feel terrible. He chuckled lightly. I'd never heard him speak before. His voice was so soothing. Yes, I can see that. How do you feel terrible? This fucking smile, it's great! My stomach. Can you stand? I tried putting my weight on my feet, but it made my stomach pull ferociously. Here, let me help you. He leaned in close to me in one simple sweep, lifted me into his arms. He carried me to a bed next to a window and laid me down. Sorry about that. I'm sure you'd be more comfortable here. Did you eat anything strange? No. Have you been under intense amount of stress recently?
Well...
Kind of. Like what? I've been in a fight with my friends. He raised his eyebrows. Would you mind telling me what you mean? My eyes slid over to Mai, who was standing in the waiting area. She could clearly hear every word we were saying. She had a strange look on her face. Oh dear. She wouldn't be much help. Long story short, my friends thought I did something I didn't do, and they isolated me for 3 weeks. Those aren't very good friends, are they? No, but today they came back to apologize, and I realized how awful they were being and invited me back. But I just got so mad. I've been in this situation before. I trailed off not wanting to continue, but Creeps just looked at me. At least I assumed he was looking at me. Fine, just can't see his eyes. Finally, I continued. When I forgave those people, they used to do they used that to do something worse to me than anything they did before. So I can't just so easily pretend nothing's wrong. I just can't. I don't care if it makes me a bad person. I don't know why people are made to feel guilty if they can't forgive others. Tears slipped out of my eyes, but I was too upset to bother wiping them away. It's not like it's the best thing. You shouldn't always... Hey, don't worry about it, alright? Sometimes you have to protect yourself. That's what you were doing, right? He sniffed and nodded. Obviously, you feel bad, even if you're not sure you should. In my book, that makes you a good person. He smiled at me as I wiped my face. That's not the right voice, but okay. You know, things like this aren't easy. Are there some things in this world that can't be forgiven? He paused for a minute, mulling it over in his mind. I don't know. That's it? I don't think anybody knows. Even people who have suffered a lot, who have been deeply betrayed by people they truly care about. If you ask those people whether forgiveness was possible, I think the answer would change depending on the day.
The truth is complicated.
Obviously, British accent that I'm just completely skipping.
The truth is complicated.
Nothing is simple. The truth is complicated. And what am I supposed to do? He grinned rather fiendishly. You're not gonna like this, but you have to figure that out for yourself. No! Yes. Keep in mind, though, you have no idea what forgiveness is, but you might be wrong. What? He smiled at me and shook his head, then he stood. So, are you feeling better? Oh, I put my hands in my stomach and rolled around a bit. It doesn't hurt anymore at all. It's amazing what the mind can do to the body, isn't it? Yes. Our experiences even change our brain chemistry and make it more likely that we act the same way we did in the past. It's awfully fascinating, isn't it? He crossed the room back behind a curtain I just couldn't see, and returned with a sandwich and some juice. Here, Eat this, and when you're done, you can head back to class. Lunch hour is almost over. This was the whole lunch hour? Damn, what a waste. Thank you. You're really nice, Mr. McPasta. It's what I've got going for me. He moved back behind the curtain again and gave something to Mai. I quickly ate the sandwich, bologna and cheese, and stood. Thanks for your help.
Miss Mizuno?
It's no problem, Miss Mizuno. You can always come back if you need anything. I will. Now get to class. I'm not giving you guys late passes. We smiled at each other, then Mai and I left. Every time I play this fucking game, I get my nose all itchy. It's the worst. Okay. We had only gotten a few feet from the door when...
He's so cute.
I never knew he was so hot. Why are all those creepy rumors about him? Why are there all those... Yeah. He even gave us lunch. He gave us... his lunch? That was his lunch? Maybe that's why. He's so nice. You want to think there's wrong somewhere. Beware the nice ones.
Bingo.
Ooh, I like it. I stared at her in disbelief. I was joking. Mostly. I shook my head. Together we returned to class. After the excitement of the day, it didn't take long for Mai to fall asleep. I lay and listened to her steady breathing, resisting the urge to fall asleep myself. Finally, her gentle snoring began. I put on some clothes and headed back outside. Where are we going this time, Hana? God damn. At this point, I was getting used to creeping around at night. It was horrifying the first time, and I had a few close calls. But I didn't think there was going to be someone jumping out from the corners trying to kill me. The world wasn't as hostile as I thought it was. At least Asagao wasn't. I dashed across the campus and into Poppy Hall. Only once I was inside did I realize I didn't really have a plan. There was nothing in the hidden block lockers, and the clubroom was empty last time I looked. I crept to the 4th floor, hoping to begin an in-depth search from room to room. Someone had to have it nearby. They were too heavy to move during the day, and it would take at least 2 normal people to move them. With this in mind, I worked my way from classroom to classroom, closet to desk, searching in lockers and nooks and crannies. Try after try, I found nothing of interest, at least to the boots. There was an oddly large amount of stuffed animals in these kids' desks. As I searched the last desk of the 4th floor, I sighed. Still nothing. I like her without the jacket. It's a nice little image there. Still nothing. Slipping down to the 3rd floor, I braced myself to begin again, till I heard a noise from a closet at the end of the hall. It came from an old, unused closet just opposite the stairwell. Yellow light rang to the edges of the door. Someone was in there. They weren't there on my way up. There was no way it was a janitor either. The janitor threw up the lights on the entire floor when he was cleaning. No, this was someone else. I edged across the hall, taking care not to let my steps echo on the wooden floor as they were prone to do when no one else was in the hallway. Finally, I made it to the edge of the door. Taking a deep breath, I grasped the cold handle, then all at once turned it to push the door open. It's Jared! He's looking for a Dungeons & Dragons book! Yes! I knew it! I so called it! Yes! Oh my god. Jared stood before me, a collection of books at his feet and on the shelf above him. In his arms was an open version of 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons? I glanced at the books on the floor. 3rd edition, 3.5, 4th edition, Battletech, a myriad of where's Pathfinder? A myriad of what looked like new locations and expansions lay in order of edition and release date. They sparkled in the light, mint condition despite how old they were. Jared and I locked eyes. We didn't say anything. We didn't move a muscle. Time was suspended. I couldn't take it. Indecent! I screamed and ran, sprinted for the staircase door. Hana, wait! Jared was following. I pushed through the stair door, down through the 1st floor, bursting through, but Jared was catching fast. Damn your good genes! The front door was too far away, I'd never make it. Instead, I drove into a 1st-year classroom, hoping he hadn't seen me, but... Hana? No! No! Stay away from me! Oh my god, this is too perfect. This is too beautiful. I ran to the back of the room. There was nowhere for me to go. He slowly approached, eyes gleaming. You saw nothing. I wish. He was finally in front of me. I said you saw nothing. Jared slammed his hand against the wall on either side of me. I was trapped into the wall. Oh. Damn it. Hana, now is not the time for that.
No.
Oh, because he's really pretty. Hana, please. Suddenly, I was thankful for the dark because I was definitely the one being indecent right then. Don't tell anybody what you just saw, please. I glared at him, intensely attractive or not. This was still one of the guys who didn't trust me enough to even speak to me. I know things haven't been cool between us, and I know I screwed up, but I'm literally begging you right now. Please, please don't tell anyone about this. Please, Hana. His voice cracked, his arms buckled. It was too dark to see, but I almost got the impression he was crying. Alarmed, I caved. Fine, I won't tell anyone.
All right.
Hana. He swept me up in a hug. Suddenly I realized I was pinned between the wall and against Jared. Flushed a deep red, not sure where to put my arms. Thank you so much. I was going to die here. The blood would leave my body, go to my face, and I wouldn't be able to breathe anymore. Goodbye, world. It was nice knowing you. Oh my god, the lights. What was that? Jared released me instead tugging me to the floor. We crouched there for a few moments, waiting. The sound of footsteps rang across the hall, along with what seemed like a muffled curse. Then, silence. We should leave. We really shouldn't be here. Jared looked at me as if realizing that I was also sneaking around the academy in the dead of night. I won't tell if you don't ask. Good enough for me. Quietly, still crouched, we crept out of the first floor classroom and into the main hallway. Sweet Jesus, look at that! Now we knew what made that noise. A large crack stood in the middle of the floor, all splintered and dented wood. Something dropped something really heavy. The boots person was right outside this fucking classroom and we missed it! Oh no! Oh, my reputation is ruined forever! They're gone! They're gone! You don't think the boots? We looked at each other. Immediately, we dashed outside Poppy Hall, scanning the nearby area. Damn it. You've got to be kidding me. They were right outside the wall, Jared. They were right there, and we missed them. We should have left when we had the chance. Stupid. I'm sorry. I was the one who stopped us. Yeah, you were. Hello, phone. Why are you... I don't need that right now. God damn it. Sly smirk across his face. At least now I know what you were doing in here. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, it's late. I should be getting to sleep. Stiffly, I began to walk back to Primrose's house.
Hana?
Hana? Hey, Hana? I whipped around. Shh! What? I'm sorry, I suspected you. Taken aback, I didn't know how to respond. Oh. I didn't know what else to say. Jared waved a hand at me in the careless way he had.
Bye.
Don't even worry about it. Good night, Hana. I nodded. This time when I left, I wasn't stopped again. At least not until I made it back to the dorm. Something seemed off. Quietly, I slid the key into the lock and turned it. The click that usually sounded so quiet now sounded like the clanging of a clock tower. My eyes awake, I bet you. Immediate confirmation.
What the hell?
I knew you were up to something. No, I was just in the bathroom, fully clothed. You put on your clothes for that? I looked down at my uniform. I'm bathroom shy?
Really?
And you were gone for 3 hours? I really needed to poop? I was practicing the game in the bathroom. You know, the game for the tournament that I may or may not be competing in. Fine, you got me. Now let me in. So what happened? I wasn't sure what to tell her. I hadn't prepared anything in advance, and in an effort to make it all seem casual, I said the first thing that came to mind.
Well...
I forgot a book and went to get it, but I ran into Jared on the way.
Oh,
Jared? Oh, shit. It had to be Jared, didn't it? Okay, you cannot hold out on me. Tell me what happened. I need all the details. You're my best friend, aren't you? Ugh, low blow. Now what? Oh, shit. I'm not supposed to tell her about what happened with Jared. Yeah, I didn't spend nearly as much time thinking about this one. I think I'm gonna keep the promise. I'm supposed to not tell her. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I want to do in this situation. If I could just write in anything that I could say, I would not tell Mai about the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I would just say that I ran into Jared, right? I don't know why he's there, but I would say that I was looking for the boots, and then when I was on my way out, I ran into Jared, and Jared was probably also looking for the boots, and we heard a loud noise, and we chased after the person with the boots. Like, I tell her what happened to me. I just leave out the part about Jared's closet full of Dungeons and Dragons paraphernalia. As fantastic as that is. And I get to return his Are those all the missing books in the library? Are they all Dungeons and Dragons books? Do their library have Dungeons and Dragons books? I so want to go to their library. Keep the promise, don't tell why. Look, I can't really talk about that.
What?
What? Why not? I just can't, okay? I crossed her arms.
So stupid.
I tell you the deepest, most darkest secret of my entire life, and you can't even tell me what you were doing with Jared? See, I don't want to do a half and half. Why is this such a I held up my hands. It was nothing like that, I swear. We really did just run into each other. But I'll tell you something even better. Yes, here we go. Fuck yes. You don't even have to tell her that you can't tell her about the thing with Jared. Just fucking tell her what happened. What happened is exciting by itself. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I told her about the crack in the floor. We just missed him. Him? Or her, I guess? And while I was coming up the walk, I had an idea. What if whoever took the boots also took the books? What if someone has it out for Satch? But who would, except for the hidden block? Satch is the sweetest.
Well,
Maybe it's not a hidden block in its entirety trying to ruin Satch. Maybe it's just Jimmy, since they're going against each other in the tournament. That's not what I wanted to think Jimmy did it, but that was the best lead I had at this point. I'm going to bed. She swept past me, climbing the ladder to her bed. She's pissed at me about the Jared thing. This is a huge lead. It's late. Go to sleep. She crawled under the covers and turned away from me. I suddenly felt exhausted. I changed my pajamas, flipped the lights off, and fell into bed. I was asleep in seconds. Okay, I think we're almost at the end of the chapter, but we're gonna wait here because this has been about the right amount of time, and that was like the cliffhangery stuff. So Maya is pissed at me with some reason, but Hana's just the worst. She's the worst. She has no tact. She needs to be able to tell stories. She's in a story. She needs to be able to tell stories. Ugh. I guess she didn't have anything prepared. I don't know. It's in character for her to respond that way, given my direction, but I don't want her to. And it's frustrating, but I think it was like the right choice. Cause I still want to be kind of like in good with them, and he really didn't want me to tell anyone. And I know Maya's trying to get in good with him, but I don't know if knowing his Dungeons and Dragons secret is gonna be good for her getting in with him anyway. So convoluted, so complicated. Everything is the worst, and it's gonna probably get even worse next time when we make it to chapter 4, right? Yeah, next time we're gonna make it to chapter 4, I assume. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next video.